Hello and welcome to ThroneBreaker The Witcher Tales. I'm Dream and let's check this game out. So this is the Gwent story mode for the game. So this came in at £22.39 I think it was. So not too bad. This is on GOG only on the PC. So you won't be able to get this on Steam or any other platform. And it's also on the PlayStation 4 store and the Xbox One store as well, so the Xbox store. So that's where you can play them. And yeah, let's do new game. We're gonna do battle hardened, and there we go. Let's overwrite that, and here we begin.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was, not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a rough, starched stiff.
Okay, so this is a very cool looking game actually. So
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
okay, so the voice acting, you know, is just on par with The Witcher 3 actually, so really good there. The voice acting's always been good, and yeah, it seems pretty cool. This could be a lot of fun.
At its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed, paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Okay, so we can actually comment on the situation. So disappointing, settle down. Let's
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right, speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall, to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty. Straw-stuffed dummies around the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
Caldwell.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it.
Okay.
Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Okay, so welcome to the ThroneBreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with basic game mechanics. You can control your character using the left mouse click button. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. Okay, so we can actually go around it. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a... This is pretty cool, actually. I like this. So it's not so much turn-based in this section, which is cool. So we can actually... You'll expand your army throughout the game. But to do so, you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. While on the road, you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Okay. So get some wood over here.
Thought it were bandits riding in.
So hold right click to gather resources. Okay. So that's quite nice. Gather some more wood. So anything around here? More wood. Lovely. So we can't jump over things. We can only walk around. Okay. So let's check this out. Okay, so we got some companion support, I suppose. Or is that... No, that's recruits, right? So recruit, yeah. So we've got recruits. And we'll speak to these in a second. Let's just have a look around, see if there's anything else that'll take my fancy. Oh, this will be good. Okay, so we got some gold there and more wood. Awesome. I'm really liking this though. This is really cool. A really cool way to do yet another Witcher game. This is fantastic. I actually played the board game. There was a Witcher board game. I never really got too far into it, but yeah, we can't go that way, can we? At least we can hold click anyway. We don't have to... Oh, we have to hold click anyway. We can't just right mouse click or anything. Not to worry. Let's just speak to these and find out what's going on. Can we actually talk to him? No. Milka.
They stretched her over a fire till she told him where she buried her gold. Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it.
Oh,
Sit
okay.
tight. Sketch it out for you.
Okay, so congratulations, you found a treasure map. Search the area and you may just find a secret location marked on the map with an X. Okay, cool. Okay, very cool. So we've got to find...
Strays, they're called, Your Majesty. Because they bite something nasty and bay as if by the moon possessed.
So there's gold somewhere around here. How would I go to find that? How do we... What's this? Morale normal. Open menu. How do we get the map up? Can we actually do that? Is there any inventory of sorts? Don't think there is. Nope, that's just a menu. I might have already picked it up. I'm not too sure. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, here we go. This is it. And there we go. We found the treasure. Okay, Reynard Odor. Congratulations, you've discovered a card that can be used in Gwent multiplayer card game. Awesome. Claim. Very cool. Okay, so let's move away from that. So that's the treasure anyway. An obstacle blocks your path. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your resources. Okay. We'll come back to that in a second. I just want to check if there's anything else around here that we might have missed. But yeah, I'm actually quite amazed by this. This is a really cool game. Really cool way to do a story-driven card game. Very cool. Nothing I can grab there. We definitely can't climb over this, so let's go back this way. Let's just see if that'll allow me. No, so that is the furthest I can go there. So I don't think there is anything else I can gather here. I think I've definitely taken everything I need. I don't think I can cross the water unless there's a good passage over. Oh, there is a bridge down there though. Can I go over this? No, I'm gonna have to move that stuff at some point. I'm sure I'll get down there at some point. Anyway, let's move this. So have the loggers sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their strength. Okay, so that would take 25 coin and 50 wood. Whereas if I issue axes to the soldiers and put them to work, it's -1 to recruits, but it'll only cost me 25 wood. I'm just going to pay the loggers. There we go. So I want to keep my soldiers in good morale. That's definitely important. So morale is normal. So we'll try to keep that up as best we can. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'd best be prepared for anything. Okay.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meade charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Okay. Very cool. I really love this storytelling. It's cool. I like it. Maeve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet these strays of Spallow were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Story battle custom deck. Unit cards will appear in this battle. A key battle in Maeve's story. Unit cards may appear in your hand or deck. We'll do story battle because I don't actually have a custom deck. Start battle. Here we go. So the first 5. Oh, this is cool. This is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half and your opponent will play on the top. Units can be played on one of 2 rows, melee or ranged, but remember the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Players alternate their turns. During your turn you can play 1 card, but you can use any number of abilities. The player who goes first in a match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have to have the first turn. Okay, cool. Right, that's a really cool. Okay.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Oh, this is cool. The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the units.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Okay. Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you right click on the card. Okay. Play any card. So what we got? We've got Lyrian, Skiffman, Lyriel, Abalist, and Count Caldwell. We're not going to play the top card because that's definitely bad. We're going to do damage an enemy by the number of cards on this row. Okay. We're just going to have to do this one first. There we go. Play that down.
Salt of the earth, they are, your grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Okay, Skiffmen have the loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Maeve's ability. Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. Maeve's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use Maeve's ability, first select her, then select one of your units. Okay, so this is very similar to Hearthstone. There we go.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so we should be able to end turn. You cannot make any more moves. It's time to end your turn. Let's see if it comes back with anything. We don't really have to play another card, do we? Or do we have to actually play? Okay. I'm gonna go ranged. Yeah, there we go.
Arbalist to your command.
The Arbalist's ability allows him to deal damage equal to the number of cards on the row where he has played. His ability is activated the moment he has played. So, there we go. Take him down. Cool. So we actually have to physically attack in this. This is cool.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Your opponent's card also has abilities. Be sure to read their descriptions carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Play any card. Can we grab another card? No, we can't. I'm gonna have to.
Time I taught you. The strays took tail and run. Yes, our victory is assured. Sound the horns. May they sing praises of this triumph for ages.
When you have played all your cards, the end turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. Turn the last turn of a round, press the coin button. Okay, you have to hold it, that's cool. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will receive a victory point.
The battle's not yet done. It is
Okay,
better
one more round to
conserve
go.
our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Okay. So we've got two similar cards this time.
Protect the
Okay.
Queen!
We are going to.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
There we go. Let's see what he plays.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Okay, not too bad.
Aye.
And turn. Okay, I'm gonna place him in the middle. Oh, there we go. Did I mean to do that? I don't think I did. Okay, my bad. There we go. There we go, that's what I want.
Rabbit the white of an eye from our folly.
Okay, you've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the battle victor.
I
Congratulations.
congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Not a chance, they did. Victory! Okay.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
I have literally fallen in love with this game. This is really cool. I love it. And you also see the dead bodies after the fight. Okay, and we can actually gather the loot that's been left behind. So that's really cool. Okay, so let's go on down here.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
To survey your army, you must pitch camps, basically. Okay. Pitch camp by pressing the tent button on the left side of the screen. Okay. Right. There we go. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Most camp building can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, even thus easing your journey down the line. Okay, enter the workshop. Royal Tent, you can check your main objectives and official correspondence here. Okay, Royal Tent, here you can build and improve camps. To improve your camp building, you must first collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood. For your journey, you'll definitely need access to the original map, but to get it, you'll first need to improve your Royal Tent. Okay. Okay, thanks to this improvement, you now have access to the regional map, which you can open from the main game screen. The workshop itself can be improved, which each subsequent improvement you will gain access to new, stronger units. Okay, so go to the command tent to view your army. Ah, there we go. Loading deck. Okay, so this is where I can buy new units, I think. In the command tent, you can create units and build your army from available cards. Okay. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to use stronger units. The cards currently in your deck are displayed on the left-hand side. All cards available for you to create and place in your deck are displayed on the main screen. You can gain access to new cards by upgrading your training grounds and workshop, as well as throughout certain story-related tasks. Grayed out cards are available but have not yet been created. You must first create them before you can include them in your deck. Your deck must contain a minimum of 25 cards while not exceeding your army's recruit cap. Currently, your recruit cap sits at 125 points. To create new cards, you need a particular resource. Recruits, you can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked on the map with a helmet icon, as well as through certain story-related tasks. You've received additional resources to craft a Wagenburg card. Craft one now. Okay. So, what should we craft? Hold up. There we go. Wagenburg. So that's my deck. Currently, you've received additional. Okay, so preview recruit. So you've received additional resources to craft a Wagenburg card. Craft one now. So how do we craft one? Change leader, add. So I think we have to choose one of the top ones here. Banner. A copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Okay. I'm not sure what I have to press here. What cards it's saying to pick. Give 1 charge to units for depleted order. Can we actually drag? No, we can't drag them. Do we have to drag them onto it? Is that what we do? Just trying to figure out. So we drag. So it's going to cost. Preview recruit. Okay. So when I go to click on these, it's not actually doing anything. It just says add. So you can add. But I'm not able to do anything. That's a little weird. Okay, let's go. Can't even go back either. So I'm doing something completely wrong here, which is my bad. It could be a bug, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupidly trying to figure this out. So you've received additional resources to craft a Wagenberg card. Craft one now. So how do we craft one? So we've got... These are my units here. 24, max is 25. Change leader. Oh, here we go. Right. So it's actually working now. So I can only... Oh, right. I've got to do it on this actual Wagenberg. So I'm using the wrong cards. Okay, so... Recruit. Here we go. This is how you do it. Right. There we go. So we now have that unit, which is great. And we should be able to... add to deck. You can now view and create new cards or return to the main game screen to continue your journey. Okay, so it was just basically me being an idiot. So Wagenberg is now, we've got ×2 of those. And let's have a look at this one. What we got? So some of these cards we can't actually make yet because we need to improve our skill sets, I believe. So anyway, let's leave that as it is. You can now take a look at your other camp buildings to familiarize yourself with their functions, or you can return to the main game screen to continue your journey. So what we got here? Royal Treasury, increase the number of trinkets meat can equip to 3. How much is that? That's going to cost a lot of money though. Let's not do that for now. Yeah, I think we're going to hold off on that for now. You can talk with your companions in the mess tent. Give them a little bit of your time and you may just learn a secret or two. Interesting.
A bit of respite, Reynard?
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
Willem is not suited to be king. It's not wearisome sitting alone.
Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer...
Has it always been thus with you?
Oh, okay.
Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, my lady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant, nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
For Reginald to wasn't unheard of. Doomed to end badly, I dare say.
Talk of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meve, save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
Okay, I must go.
It's time I attended to other matters.
Okay. So that's real cool. You can actually interact with the other characters in the game like you would in the actual Witcher games. So yeah, really cool. There's definitely some elements here which are from the main RPG. And you know, some new stuff in the Gwent game mode as well. So really cool. Definitely a little different to Gwent in the Witcher 3 game. But yeah, I really like it. I like the fact that certain cards you can actually physically attack as well. That's really cool. Get a very sort of Hearthstone feel to that. Very cool. But yeah, it's same principles as the original Gwent game in the Witcher series. But yeah, really like it. Really like this game. Highly recommend it if you haven't picked it up already. It is on GOG, on the Xbox store and the PlayStation store. So go check it out. It's definitely a very cool storytelling game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you very soon.